we need to test her for mastitis. And then it's very sensitive. Again, that's why we want to test her for mastitis. There's 4 circles for each quarter.
You're fine.
Good morning, I am Dustin Aleman. This is Aleman Family Homestead. Our hope for this channel is that you're able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, please hit subscribe. Keep bringing the comments, feedback. Appreciate each and every one of you. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like. On today's agenda, we're getting back into the swing of things. The last couple of weeks we got messed up. So today we're gonna move the pigs, and we have a bigger pig move today. We've got to get them on the other side of the fence, but they're good. They're trained to feed, so it shouldn't be a big deal. So we're gonna get them moved. We still don't have our calves. Our calves were due on, let's see, 5 days ago. They're all up in the corral. I actually locked them up this morning so we can get them milked, or get Annabelle milked. We'll go check on June and Maybelle. I mean, they should be calving anytime. We're about a week removed from Bronco, which was Annabelle's calf, and she's been healing up great on her umbilical cord. We've been spraying her with iodine every single day. We don't see any issues there. I'll show you guys what that looks like here when we go up to milk. Otherwise, we have normal chores. We got these ducks. Evie's out here doing the ducks and the hens. Natalie is in the high tunnel starting to water, and that's it. We'll bring you along. Let's get them moved first. You always move them first before you feed them. Hang on it. I'll bring these two. Got it? Here, come shut this. Okay, I don't know that we've done a duck update for a while. I mean, they're doing great. They're very skittish, very skittish. So they do this thing where they huddle up, and as soon as we get in there, they run around. It's really crazy. I mean, Abby and I have both spent some time out here picking them up, holding them. They're just very, very skittish. So eventually, and soon, we need to get them out of this tractor and just commingled with the hens. The problem was when they were running around like this, they run around in this pack, they were just going through the fence, through the chicken fence. So I don't know, I think they're skinny enough that they can go through these holes here. They might be big. I don't know. We need to try it. We're going to try it. Eventually, here in the next week or so, we're going to pull them out. We need this tractor for other animals. So we've got, because of the massacre, the great massacre of 2025 that we experienced, I have, how many hens?
We have 21 more.
We have 21 hens and 11 turkeys left. And those are all in my office right now, in a brooder, and it stinks, and I'm on the phone all day, and I've got little chirps in the background. So I'm about done with that. It's time to get them out here, at least the turkeys. I mean, the turkeys we definitely need to get out. So that's the plan, that's the goal. We need to get them out and utilize this tractor. Okay, so chickens and ducks are done. Natalie's in the high tunnel, and give you a quick garden update while she's finishing up. And then we got to get these hogs moved. We are so excited to have milk again. Oh, you can't see it. I gave it to Evelyn. Natalie made milk. Natalie made butter yesterday, and because this is very, very typical. Right when these mama cows have their calves, when we go in and milk them, we don't get all of it. You can feel it. They're very, very tight. And they don't let down their milk. They hold it, they keep it for their baby. Well, when they do that, they're holding all their cream. So it's very typical for the first, I don't know, a couple of weeks, month or so, that her cream line goes from, I mean, Annabelle, she can, in a half-gallon jar, we'll get half to almost 3/4 cream on a normal milking day. Now we're only getting, I mean, it's not even 1/4, so she's holding back that much. So because of that, when Natalie makes butter, there's so much skim that's wasted, but we're okay with that because we're giving it to the piggies. I mean, we filled this whole 2-gallon bucket of skim milk. So they're getting all this skim milk, all of our scraps, plus the 20 pounds of grain that we're feeding them, which is great. It's great. We're gonna get these piggies nice and fat, nice and thick. All right, so we're gonna move them from here. We're gonna cross the fence here. So we'll just throw them on the other side of that fence. Which this is always this is a difficult move just because we gotta navigate through the gate. Come on, pigs. 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 Right here. Pigs. Get. Piggies, come on. All right, so we got pigs on a new paddock here. We hopped the fence. You can see what they did, the disaster they did. And again, we had a decent amount of rain. So we skipped. They were over here. The hens and the pigs were over here at one time. We just wanted to skip and get them over here. Challenge with this area is it's very, very rocky. So we wanted to stay close to this fence. This entire area is rocky. So we'll move them again here, and then we'll be able to go through that fence. And I don't know where we're gonna go, or we might come over here again, and then go through that fence. We'll just see. Ideally, I'd love to get them way out there, way out there. That's where I want them, on that back third. That's by far the worst part of our pasture now, is way out there. So I'd love to get these hogs out there. They're getting pretty big. They're big enough. I think they could hold their own against some coyotes if they need to, and of course we've got the fence and everything else, but I don't know. I keep going back and forth, but I'd love to have them way out there. So all right, we're gonna go get Annabelle milked. We'll give you an update on the calf, see how she's doing. She's about a week old, and then we're gonna call it a day. Okay, so you can see these girls are just laying over here in the corner hanging out. The one standing up and then the one laying down right next to her are the two that are due. They were due 5 days ago. And June, the one laying down, she's been acting strange lately, so hopefully here in the next day or two. Here's this baby calf. Aislinn ended up naming her Bronco. She went through many name changes, Taco, Taquita, Rose, and she ended on Bronco. We're Broncos fans, Denver Broncos, so there you go. She's a Bronco fan. Annabelle she's a butt when we milk, so she's kicky, and I think we were gonna bring out that mastitis test. We need to test her for mastitis. So I think her back ones are a little sensitive, so we might run back and grab that here. I think I might do that. Just do a quick mastitis test, and then we might just give her some vitamins. We'll get her and this baby into the loafing shed, and I mean, look at her bags. It's just crazy. Her bags are just huge. Get them over there, and Okay, so we bring the calf in. So we just have the calf tied up here with the halter. She always does this every time we come in. She either poops or pees. So we bring her in, and then Annabelle eventually will come in. Come on, girl. All right, so Annabelle has been extremely steppy since she calved. So we put these on her. I don't know, I always forget what these are called. I always call them the wrong name. Natalie knows. I want to call them cobbles or cobblers or hobbles, and I don't know what they're called. These help a little. I wish they were shorter. They're so long. This Annabelle has such a big step, so it avoids that big, tall step, but she's still very, very steppy. So her back two teats are very, very small, and when her bags are so full, it's hard to get a grip on them. So they are so difficult to milk. It takes us forever. I mean, it's like milking goats. Not that I've ever milked goats, but people I've talked to say you got to use your fingers to milk goats. You can't really get a hand around it. It just takes forever. And then it's very sensitive. Again, that's why we want to test her for mastitis. So every time I can get a decent grip on her and pull, she doesn't like it. She's stepping. So we're constantly moving this pail out of the way so she doesn't step in the milk. I just realized I had this on. So this is my 4-year-old. We're having her birthday party tomorrow, so we've got family coming over, and she wanted to do a circus. I don't know, her thing's like circus right now. So she gave me this slap bracelet this morning. She was very intentional about me putting it on, and I put it on, and I forgot I had it. So I can't lose that. That's important. Okay, so this is the California Mastitis Test, CMT. This is just a concentrate. So you fill this up to here, and then you fill the rest with water. And then this is the solution. We'll milk her 4 quarters into here, and then we put this solution in. And then you swirl it around, and if the milk clobbers up, thickens up, then you've got a mastitis issue. If it doesn't do anything, then she's fine. Okay, so there's 4 circles for each quarter. I just put a little in. I don't think we do this completely right by the book. All right, so the idea is you'll pour the milk out until it's at the bottom of the big circle. Once it's level with the bottom of the big circle, you've got enough milk in there. And then we pour the solution to fill this middle circle, and then we swirl it around. Natalie's starting on this back quarter. This is that back quarter that's just, it takes forever.
I know, girl. You're fine.
You kind of swirl it around. I don't know if you guys can see that. See how that one's thickening up a little bit? The rest of them seem fine. And it's not horrible, but you can see these 3 are just kind of circling. I don't know if you guys can see that. And this one's just got a little more thicker consistency. It's just kind of clobbering up a little more. So when we're done, I'm gonna treat her all. I only have 1 tip though, so usually every time I squirt that, it breaks the tip. So I'll start on this back one and then go to this one, and then we'll go to the rest and hope for the best. So there you go. There's the test. This is something they recommend you do, I think, once a week. And honestly, when we got our first cow, we did. We were religious about it. We would test weekly. We don't do that. I don't even remember the last time we tested Annabelle. I don't think we've ever tested Annabelle. We've had her for over a year. Mary, our last cow, our last Jersey, was a higher producer. She had mastitis more often. So, and that's pretty typical, I believe, is a higher producing cow is more prone to mastitis. So she hasn't been too bad. On that note, that mastitis note, here, I'll chat about this. If your cows do have mastitis, of course you want to treat it. obviously. Look, humans get mastitis too. Natalie's had it before. There's a number of ways to treat that. Naturally, we do it all naturally. You can do hot compresses. I mean, we're gonna shoot her full of these herbs. I mean, there's a number of ways you can do it. But you can still drink the milk. It doesn't taint the milk. It's not gonna do anything to the milk. If anything, it might make it a little salty. But you're really not. Great milk for butter, right? You can skim it, make butter out of it. You got a little salty in the butter. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna hurt you. So the hard thing about it is you have to milk them out. And it hurts. So it hurts them. So she's very tender back there. That's why she's very steppy right now. I mean, when I squeezed on that, nothing came out. And then when I started squeezing more, it's very chunky, it's stringy. And it hurts, it does not feel good. So the hard thing about that is you've got this massive, strong animal that could overpower us at any time. And we're down here hurting her, essentially, but we have to get her milked out. That's the only way to cure it, to help the situation. So it's never fun. It's not the most glamorous part of milking here. You got this bucket for me? All right, so this is that Excel, what's it called?
Excel 7000.
Excel 7000, we've got 30 mils. And I'm gonna put this in their back teat.
Okay, girl.
So we're still good on the tip, so we're gonna try to go. So this side, the back and the front, the back was the worst one, so we got that one treated. This front one was also a little, it started clabbering up, so we're gonna give her that one next, and then if the tip doesn't break, we'll just treat all four. But those are the two that we were most concerned with. So here's that bottle. Excel Countdown 7000. We get this from Synergy Animal Products. Okay, so we got 30 on this side in each teat, and then we only did 20 on the other two because she seems fine over there. So all good. I'll try to show you guys how this calf's umbilical cord. So today's a week. All right, I don't know. Yeah, Annabelle's freaking out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's healed up really well. It's closed up really good. There's just this umbilical hanging on, but we continue to spray it. And the wound's closed. Again, I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but the wound is closing up, which is what we want. So looks good. She's good. All right, so all good. All good. These two, no, not these two. That one on the right needs to calve today. They're ready to go anytime. It is hot. We're gonna call it a day. As always, appreciate each and every one of you. As mentioned, our hope for this channel is that you're able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, please hit subscribe. Give us a like, give us some comments. Love those comments, love the feedback. Appreciate y'all. Catch you next time.